Smiley shot this shit.
Smiley and Memoriiies Media.
Shout out to Memoriiies never die. Y'all already know.
Shout out to Smiley and Memoriiies Media.
Shout out to my boy Smiley, man. Y'all already know.
How y'all doing today? It's a Memoriiies Media podcast, and we got a very special guest in the building with us today. YouTube superstar Park3r. How you doing, boss, man?
What's good, man?
How you doing?
Good, man.
I'm doing good. Well, shit, how your day going?
So, I was just out with my partner who was burning out, and the beam, you know what I'm saying? He's taking me a little drift ride and shit. That's where it's coming from.
Okay. So tell the people where you from, Will.
Well, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, you know, more specifically Stone Mountain, on the east side of Atlanta. Yeah, you know, shit cool out over there.
How life was growing up over
there? You know, growing up on the east side, that shit pretty chill, but goddamn, that shit done turned up. Or maybe I just got older and just it opened my eyes, like all the shit that was going on around the east side and shit. But like, I mean, I fuck with it. I still got all my close friends that I done grew up with since I was a baby, so you know, it's close sides on that side, for real.
So, did that have anything to do with your creative side, or how you became creative or anything like that?
I feel like it helped me, like, with, I guess, music-wise and, you know, producing and shit, but, not really with, like, other art. I feel like, just being in Atlanta in general helped me that, not specifically, like, what side I was on.
There were studios on that side?
Yeah, actually my first studio I worked out of is Grand Hustle Studios or Defiant. Yeah, that was my first studio I worked at. I was an intern and stuff there.
How was it being plugged in over there?
That shit was cool. I had got brought in by A&R named Woodrow. Yeah. And then I met my mentor, Big Czar, FKI over there. Shout out Big Czar for sure.
Yeah. So how is the producing life right now?
That shit lit, man. I'm just in here trying to make hits every day.
Yeah.
Like, I had told a couple people I was gonna stop making packs for a couple weeks though, because I need to be on my lit shit, my yay shit for real. Like, no kidding. Like, all right. When y'all see this shit, like when y'all hear this shit, y'all gonna be like, damn, what the fuck? Now, this the same nigga I do YouTube? Yeah.
See, that's what I'm about to ask. So what's the difference between the marketing plan for you doing your YouTube and you getting out your songs or your beats to the people? Like, what's the difference? Can't you like merge them together?
My beats just gotta speak for themselves. Like, I didn't even feel like everybody that was on my YouTube shit even had to know about my beats, but folks was telling me I need to like start posting pictures and videos and shit of me in the studio, because I really be doing some shit for real that folks don't know. Yeah. Cause like, especially like when people meet me in here, they be like, "Oh, that's the dude from YouTube," and they hear the beats when I'm in here. They be like, "What the? I didn't even know you did this, bro." Like,
they sitting, they probably sitting to the side waiting on the joke, but you dead ass.
Because I was making music before I was doing YouTube. So, yeah.
So you was an artist also?
Yeah, I was an artist and shit. But like, I'm just really producing right now. So you know, I'm taking that Ye route, the Travis route. You know.
So what's something you say? One of your mentors was Big Czar.
Yeah.
What's something you learned from my guy?
Really, he just showed me like how to move around in the studio etiquette, like, and just really exposed me to a lot of other, you know, bigger producers and stuff. Yeah. And how shit really go down, how you make music for real. Like, how to layer songs. He showed me how to vocal produce people. Like, it's been a lot of skills I done picked up being around Czar, for real.
So would you pick up game from somebody like, I'm per se on the same level as you? Or you only listen to somebody who was already in the game too long?
No, you can always learn from anybody, for real. Yeah. Like, I be collabing with people sometimes. I pick up a little something like that to be this small that I could just add to my shit just to make it that much fire. Like, you got to. Like, anybody. I can learn from somebody who just started making beats a month ago. Yeah. They don't know.
So you attended Morehouse?
Yeah.
How was that?
I still attend Morehouse right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Still attend Morehouse for sure.
Well, how is that? Excuse me.
Nah, that shit got me the shit with Grand Hustle in the first place.
Oh, right.
Nah, for real. It was an event. Like, the story was, it was a PNB Rock meet and greet. And bruh ain't even show up. So, Woodrow was an A&R there, and it was like, yo, you should go talk to him. I'm like, all right, bet. I went to talk to him, and then he brought me in the studio, like, the next few days or some shit.
Yeah.
And then everything else went from there.
So somebody told you to go talk to him. You was a little nervous a little bit, or you was just like,
nah,
all right.
I mean, my personality is never really to be nervous and nothing like that.
Yeah.
But, like, I just didn't know. Like, I'm like, all right, cool, shit. Let me talk to bro. Like, see what's up.
Yeah.
Like, if he like my stuff, he like my stuff. And that was crazy because, like, I had just started making beats then.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I had just started making beats.
So you weren't nervous that he would have thought you wasn't good enough to even come through or something like that?
Nah, because, I mean, even me just started making beats, my beats wasn't trash.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm an artist for real. Like, I'm a real musician. Like, I know how to play, like, trumpet and shit. I can play keys a little bit. Like,
yeah.
I know music theory and shit, too. So,
yeah.
Mix that shit and just being around all the trap shit, like, I can make some 5 beats off rip.
Yeah. I tell you right now, when I was in school, I was avoiding that shit, that music appreciation shit.
Oh, yeah? I could do that shit. I could get real musical on niggas.
Yeah, I was avoiding the shit of niggas.
Augmented scales, all type of shit, man. Like, yeah.
So you threw parties at Morehouse too?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, are you still throwing parties at Morehouse?
Oh yeah, how you know I threw parties, man? Yeah, nah. Yeah, I threw parties at Morehouse. I had this thing called AUC 2 Turn.
Yeah.
And basically, like, I put every week, like the start of the week, not the start of the week, but on Fridays and Saturdays, I would put all the party flyers and stuff on there for like everything going down. So like, you know about every party in the city, like literally. So you just had options and shit.
Yeah.
Clubs, little house parties and shit. Cause I know it'd be a lot of shit you just don't know about. Like, like on New Year's, I know it was hella moving.
Yeah,
like
a lot of people ain't even know what was going on.
That you ain't even know that was lit. So that's really why I did it. Cause me and my friend was at this party one time. That shit was whack as hell. And then back at the time, Snapchat was popping. I seen niggas on Snapchat at this other shit turn up. I was like, damn. I wish I would have knew about that shit. Yeah. I know nobody told me about this shit that was going on. This lame ass shit over here. Yeah. So I made that shit so everybody know.
So that you kind of networked through when you was doing the parties and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the importance of networking and having a team?
I believe in collaboration and delegation because a lot of times you can't even do everything yourself for real. Yeah. Like sometimes you might need to put the responsibility on other folks or things so like you can do what you need to do more efficiently. Like I'm somebody that can do everything, but like I don't want to do everything. And I know it's best for other people that can specialize in what they do. Rather than me just doing a good job, I can get somebody to do a great job at what they do. Like you gotta trust in people for real.
Cause shit, you doing a whole bunch of shit at one time. You might end up fucking up on something.
And even with my shit, like I produce, do YouTube, I do parties and shit. I do a lot of the shit, graphic design, other shit. Like I just do art. Yeah. But when I'm trying to like put my little brother on some rap shit, like I be like, yo, no, don't have me do the cover art. Get this other dude I know that's great for real. I can do your shit good. Yeah. But we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna take you to another mix. I can mix, but we're gonna take you to another mix engineer. I know that's 5-5. Like we. Collaboration, you gonna make the best shit. Like,
and your shit gonna be fire as a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody just want all the credit all the time. That's just what it is.
I can do it. So, does Morehouse support your creative side?
Support me?
Yes.
I guess you could say that.
Cause I know you said you got the internship through an event, but does Morehouse itself support what you got?
Nah, they support creatives for sure. Like, I done did concerts, events, and shit there and shit like that. But I don't know how much more they can really support you. Like, you just gotta put the work in yourself in your own individual industry. Like, Morehouse ain't here helping me in the studio make a 5 beat. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they can put you in position and you can meet the right people you need to know. Yeah. Through a school like Morehouse for sure.
So is college worth it? Is it necessary?
It was worth it. It was worth it for me because that shit like helped me get my track and everything right. Like I needed and I needed to stay in Atlanta because I know I was doing music. Yeah. So I need to stay here for sure.
Okay. So you on YouTube? How does the monetization?
Yeah, monetization.
How does that work? What goes behind that?
You gotta get like 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 watch hours. Get your shit popping. You can make some money off that shit.
So you made some good money on YouTube?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Listen.
Yeah.
So what was the plan back then before the subscribers versus now? Like where are you planning on taking it now versus where you wanted to take it back then?
I want to take it to movies and shit. Like,
ooh, shit, yeah.
I'm in the process. I just wrote a script in 2020 with some of my close friends for real, and y'all gonna see what's going on with that soon.
Yeah.
For real. Like I said, I'm just the artist, like all around artist. Like
yeah.
I be doing everything. Sometimes I don't need to be doing everything. But, that shit just in me to want to create. That's just what it is.
Yeah. So how you meet your partner, Kel?
Kel, I met him at Memoriies. See,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? Need, you know what I'm saying? Something to put 2 and 2 together. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I met Kel. He lived in my freshman dorm. So yeah, he was like across the hall and 2 doors down. Yeah. In Hubert Hall, in Morehouse College. Yeah, Hubert Hall, freshman dorm in the quad at Morehouse. In case they ain't know. So
how does it feel with that being your partner and being able to do business? Like, how does business go? Because, you know, sometimes when you introduce business, it get a little funny.
Nah, you just split everything 50-50. That's just what it is. Like, it never really get funny. Like, anytime, like, a check come in, you just split it down the middle. That's just all it is.
As simple as that.
But, I mean, it's also, you also got to have good character on yourself, because I know it's been a lot of times folks from the outside be like, oh, you're funnier than him, or he's funnier than you, or, you the one that know how to edit. He ain't edit, or he edited, not me, or some shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who came up with this joke and not this joke? They went crazy. Like, they try to do anything to tear niggas apart, like some good shit. But like, you just gotta block that shit out. Like, at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the collab with Johnny Blaze.
Oh God.
Yeah. First of all, how that came about?
My boy Manny Supreme, shout out Manny Supreme. He basically was just like, yeah, you could probably do some videos with her or some shit like that, or like go to her crib and meet her. So he gave me her number and shit. And I pulled up with my boy Miami the Kid. Yeah. But that was really the second time I met her. I really met her here in this studio.
She be making music?
In the other room. Yeah. She made some fire music. Yeah. I had produced some songs where she didn't even know because it was on the computer. and Twine was playing beats and shit, so she had made a couple songs. I don't even think they dropped or whatever, but she was rapping on a couple of my beats. That's how I met her originally. Yeah.
I got a question real quick before I go to the next question on that. When you making beats and they make a song, can you continue to hand that beat out if somebody made a song over it already?
No, I do. Because you never know that shit coming out. Like, you gotta let.
So you gotta wait on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep letting folks hop on the same beat. I mean, that shit happen every day. Like, you'll have one song by 2 different artists, usually one leaked version and one that really dropped. Yeah. But yeah, I don't care. A lot of other folks, I got that from other folks. Like, I thought about that. Like, I shouldn't do that, but nah. Somebody got to hear this shit. Yeah. And I can't have this one piece of art be held up by somebody that might never drop it. Yeah. So you never know. And it's just like, it's up to me whether shit get released, because really legally, if everyone does the business right, which don't happen a lot, but you can legally go and sue if someone, you know, puts some shit out without your approval and everything, and doing the splits and all that other shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because legally you own 50% of the song.
Yeah. So, all right, back to Johnny Blaze real quick. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all did some little videos. You know what I'm saying? You know, the gym video and all that shit. Shit, you weren't a little nervous or nothing like that?
Nah, bro. I'm a confident dude, bro. You know what I'm saying? I done watched too many Kanye videos growing up, bro. I'm confident as hell, bro. Shout out Kanye West, man. For real.
Yeah. What can you say about her personality?
She actually a sweet person. For real. Like, a lot of stuff on the camera be like to, you know, juice shit up, make shit, you know, fight for entertainment and shit. But you know, she's a good person for real. That's what I would say. Yeah. She's very generous and shit. She really cares a lot about people, and she's very passionate about everything.
Okay, I can dig one.
Yeah.
So, what was life like before YouTube?
before YouTube. I was in the studios. Big Czar's taking me around like street execs and shit like that. I was going up there with, 2 Chainz studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going up there, trying to get beats off and shit. Just being around for real. That's all I really was trying to do. Just trying to get in the room. Like, just as a young dude, just trying to maneuver in the industry and shit. Because at that point, Czar had took me out of the other studio. So I wasn't no intern no more. I was just like, oh, when I come in the room, you respect me as a producer, not an intern. You know what I'm saying? You get a different type of status.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was working on.
So what was what's the story behind your first viral video?
Diamond Tester or like the first one?
Whichever one was the first viral. The one that did the numbers first.
The first one had popped off probably like 4 or 5 months after we started our YouTube. And it was called like smallest like penis ever. Nah, for real, we did that shit on Founders Day at Spelman.
Yeah.
So like that shit was funny as hell. But like, when I watch the video now, like that shit cringy as hell. Like go back and watch that shit. Like,
yeah. So how long after that did the jury testers drop?
Jury testers, we had a whole grind summer after that. That shit dropped in like May.
Yeah.
And that shit had like 500,000 views.
Yeah.
So that was our first taste of like, oh shit, we got some shit like lit. So that shit didn't, the Diamond Tester shit didn't happen till October.
So how the people was treating you after you went viral and everything? Like face to face, like
everybody was fucking with me for real, like, but like on campus, like everybody was already fucking with me, so I really ain't noticed it different. But like outside of campus in the city, like you just get recognized everywhere. Like we was like, mind you, when that shit was going viral, we was traveling around the country and shit. We went to LA, we was in Florida and shit. Kel, he went out to like Houston and shit, like just dolo. Niggas recognizing us everywhere, like Miami, all that shit. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy.
So was y'all the first ones to do it?
Absolutely.
How do you feel about everybody else doing it after y'all?
I mean,
and is it known that y'all the first ones to do it?
Oh yeah, it's known that the first person to do it, but I know people don't always do their research on the shit.
Yeah.
Cause like the YouTube algorithm now, like you look up Diamond Tester, there's other niggas that come up way before us now. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. But the first nigga to do it after us was Unghetto Matthew. Yeah. But Unghetto Matthew's my homeboy. Like that's my homeboy. So like when that shit was coming out, nigga, I had cousins and shit calling me, like, you know what I'm saying, from like New York and shit. They was like, yo, who is this nigga stealing your swag?
They would have go jumping for you.
Bro, I was just texting this dude like, it's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was okay. Yeah. Cause like I know other people have to do the shit for it to be a trend. Yeah. That's how trends work. You can't be the only nigga doing this shit. Like you just gotta be the first nigga doing it.
So what's doing them videos?
And even in the video, like you could see, I don't know, people was just skipping through the video. He said, "Shout out Kellen P." Yeah. For doing this shit in the video. I'm like, that's the bro. Like, why you getting mad at Matthew for? Yeah. That's the bro. Yeah. Yeah.
So doing them videos, what's the most funniest excuse somebody told you about why they diamonds wasn't real or something?
Folks just be like, it's a gift. I'm like, bro, I done heard this shit so many times, bro. Like, what the hell? Like, yeah. Stop capping.
Somebody ever tried to jump y'all? After y'all done got down, you know, the camera in their face, y'all probably laughing.
But just like, bro, like, you gonna be mad at me because your shit fake? Yeah. Don't be mad at me, nigga. You be mad at yourself. You know what you was doing. You out here capping. Like, this shit on the internet, you know what's going down. The shit still gonna get posted, nigga. Yeah. What you thought? Like,
hey, you better smile and walk away, Walkers.
Yeah, but the second one we did it with this girl, and they was clowning this nigga so bad, bro.
On the camera?
Like, no, after the shit dropped. Oh, so man. We dropped the shit, and this nigga was shouting out his Instagram and shit because he rapped. So these niggas, after the video, but the shit got like, I want to say 250,000 views. Yeah. In an hour.
Shit.
Exactly. That's just like a meal in like 3 days. But they went immediately on that shit. That's like, oh, they found a nigga Instagram. They wanted his Instagram. I looked on every pic.
Oh, they clowning
every pic that nigga had the chain on. They're like, take that shit off, nigga. take that fake ass shit off. That shit glass. Nigga, the whole comments glass. And like they doing glass how we spell it. Like with the small G, small L, with a big ASS, like ass. Glass, like that. They spelling it the same way we do.
Oh man, that's funny.
So she get into like this little beef with the nigga online because he's talking shit about her because she was the one that tested him and shit. Yeah. Because we had a girl, because we wanted to hit him with the sneak attack. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't expect the girl to do it. They see us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we had to tell her just stop responding to people just like, you know, hating and trying to. You had to take the video down. He ain't trying to get down. No. It was somebody just like last week that had sent some shit into YouTube like, take this down or some shit. We like, yeah.
Y'all ain't never got blocked for nothing like that though.
Yeah, that shit not going nowhere. Yeah.
2 years ago, y'all got suspended off of YouTube or some shit. What video? What video y'all had posted?
It was our first video on our channel. Like it wasn't nothing. It was like how to cheat in school.
Oh,
it was
man,
one video. It was like some funny
how to cheat
shit
in school.
Yeah, it was like how to cheat in school, and we were just joking and shit. Like,
and they blocked y'all. They suspended y'all.
Yeah, they deleted the whole channel for no reason. Our first video. So we had to make another channel, which is the one y'all see today and shit. Yeah. And just
y'all ain't never got that bitch right.
Nah, that shit over. I don't care about that shit. But at first, cause I was so mad because we had got probably like 350 subscribers on there. Yeah. Yeah, we had probably got like 350 subscribers on there, so I was a little mad. But you know.
Hey, you gotta hit him with that Boosie. You know Boosie about to sue Mark Zuckerberg for the goddamn Instagram.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah. That nigga had what did he had to do? Yeah, I guess somebody was twerking, but you know he had a little emoji covering it up or some shit. They took the nigga whole Instagram. He still ain't got it back. You know he got Boosie new IG. That's his new Instagram. Yeah. So he said he's suing Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg being racist.
Yeah, that shit crazy. Yeah. Only thing I heard about Boosie getting shot in the leg.
Oh yeah, that shit right there crazy. Well,
I heard something. He was like, "Bro, you should have shot me in the head or something instead of my leg."
Yeah, you know he ain't about to go down like that. Nigga,
Chip dog.
He was out there showing love for
Mo3. Much love to Boosie though. Much love to Boosie.
Shout out to Boosie. So what's your thoughts on hustling and investing in yourself?
You got to when we like on YouTube, I had used my phone and shit for the longest, but when we got some money and shit, I went and bought, 5 camera, this shit right here. Yeah. The A3 and shit. Like you gotta invest in yourself. That's the only way you can go up for real. Cause if you don't believe in yourself enough to invest, like why would somebody else invest in you if you don't invest in your own shit? Yeah. That don't even make sense. When it comes to beats, if you need to buy a drum kit, you need to buy some loops, buy splice. You need to buy FL Studio. If you might be to buy a laptop, some speakers, like ain't nobody gonna get that shit for your ass. Yeah. Unless you just spoiled like that. Unless you just got it.
Life is good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got it like that.
But when you don't got it, listen. So you
resources.
You try to give back to people who starting probably from the same places you started from?
Yeah, for sure. But like,
I know a lot of people hit you up on how to do this.
Yeah, a lot of people hit me up, but I'm like, bro, you gotta be hard. That's all it is. Like, nigga, if you don't got shit and you don't got no name, there's no standing, nothing, like, you just gotta be hard, like, and consistent. Yeah. And this YouTube wise, same thing goes with producing. Like, you gotta be hard. Like, I could hear the potential in your shit, but like, if I know, I was like, okay, this nigga's just not musical. This nigga's just never gonna go up.
Do you tell somebody that, or how did that go?
I just tell niggas what they need to work on. You gotta get niggas constructive criticism. Yeah. Maybe they might get better one day. You want to just
get their ass to the curb.
Yeah, and then you got a story later like, man, when I first started producing, this nigga Parker told me.
Oh man,
he said I was never gonna be shit. My shit ass. And I'm like, I ain't say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just say you need to work. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. So when did you know you was funny or entertainer? May I say?
I mean, I was always like making jokes and shit. Like,
yeah, class clown.
Shit, yeah. I wasn't no class clown, but like it was niggas funny with me in class for sure. Niggas, I don't know what them niggas doing with their life now. Yeah, but I'm funny enough. I'm funny enough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So who do you make content for? Cause some of y'all content, it be out there a little.
Yeah, some of that shit be for 18 plus. Yeah, and then some people like little kids, but like I probably say my content for like high schoolers and shit, like college niggas, like. Cause I know even when I was like 14, 13 and shit, I look at the older shit like, oh, this shit's so fire. This nigga doing this shit with this bad girl, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah. You know, you look up to that type of stuff when you like middle school, early high school and shit. But like,
I just seen one with
college jokes though, for sure.
The one, which one? What video that was? Goddamn, talking about some goddamn spell his word right or let me slap your ass or something.
Oh yeah. I just can't do no public interviews no more like that. Like that was just the wave, so we just had to get them subs up. We had to get like 10,000 subscribers. I was like,
yeah.
Well, this shit was working, so we're gonna do it. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. So 2020 over with. Shit, what can we expect from you in 2021?
Big dog placements.
Okay.
It's not gonna be no surprise no more when I pop out with a damn billboard hit on these niggas. Nah, for real, because I've been working for real. Like, I don't know if anybody paid attention to my Instagram. I'm in this studio every day.
Yeah.
Like every day. I be working.
So how you balancing the YouTube, putting out your content consistently, and being in here? Because you know once you in here all day.
Most of the time it's like I come in here like at nighttime and like try to knock the videos out during the daytime or when people are free. Like Saturdays we might knock out like 5 videos.
Yeah. And
be good for the week or record twice a week. And I'll go to the studio, and after the studio I might leave the studio at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I still have to edit a YouTube video and get back up and do that shit again. Like, that shit just come with the work. That shit not easy.
Oh, so you the one you editing it?
Yeah, me and Kel edit both of them. We go back and forth, like we take turns.
I know that bitch takes some time, Will.
Nah, for real. Like if you want to do some fire shit, but if you want to do some quick shit, like it might be like an hour or something like that.
Yeah. But
it's just the fact that it's just like, oh damn, I'm tired coming from the studio. I have to do this now. Yeah.
Shit, that makes sense, Will. So shit. First of all, I want to say thank you for taking your time out to do the interview.
Oh, for sure.
And I want to say, tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at I am Parker, and the E in Parker is a 3, so I am Park3r. And you can find me same thing on Twitter. On YouTube, you can find me Kel and P, so Kel space and the word and space and the letter P. Okay. P got P all over. You know what I'm P. I'm supposed to be getting that mixed up. Like everything I'm Kel, cause like the logo, like my head first. So and then his head. If you read left to right, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Kel told me she should space that way back. It's too late now. It's whatever. But yeah, Kel and P on YouTube, Instagram, I am Parker, Twitter, the same thing. All right. So I got follow me on Clubhouse too. I am Parker.
Oh yeah, the Clubhouse going down.
Clubhouse,
I just got an update yesterday. I just got an update yesterday.
No Keeney.
Yeah. So I got one last question before I let you go, Will.
What's that?
When it's all said and done, what memory do you want to leave? What you want to be remembered for?
I want to leave a legacy. Like, just as one of the greatest artists ever. Like, for real. I'm dead serious. Like, not even necessarily like on some comedy shit, because I feel like I'm evolved from that shit, because I'm writing movies and like really getting into script writing and stuff now. Yeah. So like there's a little more respect when it comes to that shit. It's like, oh yeah, you can write a script. Most niggas cannot write a script. Yeah. Like you look at these Instagram comedians, sometimes that's all niggas will ever be. But you gotta develop that shit and take that shit to the next level. Same thing with producing shit like that.
Shit take time.
But
and learning.
I just want to make the best art I can make and inspire other people to do the shit.
Yeah, that's a word, one. This shit.
Yeah. Hey, I'm in this bit to be the greatest.
Hey,
you feel me?
I can tell Kanye your mentor.
Yeah, nah, for real. Like, I'm not playing.
Hey, listen. Well, shoot, I want to say thank you for stopping through the podcast. Whoa. The great Parker, y'all already know. Hey, find him on YouTube.
Man, for sure.
Kel and P, I already know what's going on. This is the Memoriiies Media Podcast. Thank y'all for listening. And we out.
You did.